All right. Hello, everyone that is watching on YouTube. Oops, I have to start my recording. Give me a second here. Um, how are you guys doing? I hope that everyone is doing well. Did you guys get stuck in that cold weather? I mean, today it's like all day long was below freezing, which is just unheard of for Atlanta. But
it's been brutal here in Virginia. In Canada, Toronto, it is freezing.
Freezing, yeah.
And the wind is just wind chill of ridiculous amount.
Yeah, definitely a cold winter this year. It hasn't been that way for quite a while, but whenever we get the cold weather, I just think, oh, good, it's killing off all the bugs. So hopefully we'll have less bugs come spring or fall. I mean, spring or summer. Anyway, so I'm just going to jump right in just a second here. But welcome, everybody. This is the Goddess Light teleconference. So this is going to be a meditation. It's different than the universal light beings. So don't be, it doesn't have that same type of interaction like they do. This is about a meditation to help you shift your own energies, to help you move into the higher frequency, clear out whatever it may be, whatever the goddess wants to talk to us about. The last time was the heart of your soul. And I loved the picture I found, which it was funny to me because I found that picture and I said, oh my gosh, but there's Pixabay that's all free pictures. And then iStock, you have to pay for them. And that picture, of course, was in iStock. So I said, okay, I'm just going to pay for this one because I'm sure I can use it. Lo and behold, I had bought it before.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So thankfully they knew I'd already bought it once and they said, oh, would you like to re-download this? I said, sure.
That just proves how perfect it
is. Exactly. So anyway, I just love that. And I don't know if it was that or still going back to the energies of the solstice. But I mean, I have been clearing and healing and shifting and doing more than I've done in a long time. So it's good. It's good. It obviously needed to be done or it wouldn't be happening. But it's always just kind of interesting. I think everybody finds themselves in those spaces from time to time. And it may be you're there for a long time. It may be that you're there for a day or so. You just never know. But yeah. On the whole, I'm feeling better. On the whole, I'm having a shift in perspective. And on the whole, I'm clearing out for me and my family and society. I find that some of the things that I get caught up in, it's more than just me, it's family and society. And, maybe that I think most all of us are light workers to one degree or another. And I think that's what we're all doing. And that's what's creating this space for the whole world to step into. So it's not just one group, it's many groups, many millions and billions of people. And some just doing it through their own personal, oh yeah, I just feel different, not reading anything, not meditating, not doing anything. I think there's a little bit of that going on too. So it's very interesting.
Did you feel a shift? Shelley, did you feel a shift? I was listening to somebody today. She channeled Archangel Raphael, but she was saying she felt a huge shift the night before I guess last night before the inauguration. Have you felt that? I've kind of felt like there's been kind of a shift.
Well, I've had so many different shifts going on. I don't know if it's global or if it's me, but yes, there was a big shift that took place this weekend. And Saturday night, I had a really good night's sleep. And then last night when I was asleep, I slept really soundly, but I just kept waking up. So yes, I think that there probably was a big shift. And I think there was a big shift, like, what day is this? Monday? Like last Thursday, Friday, somewhere along in there was also another big whammo that came through.
Yeah. I felt that, yeah.
But that's good. That's good because we all need to, I think one of the things that I'm realizing is, I don't know how to say this, but I'll say it and I hope it comes out right. For so long, I felt like, okay, I can clear an energy, I can clear a past experience of mine. But if it's something I'm not really working with, if it doesn't bother me anymore, then that's fine. And maybe I didn't get all the way to the root of it. Maybe I didn't pull it out by the roots. Maybe I didn't go back to the origins. And I think I've had experiences like that in the past. I'm talking 10, 15, 20 years ago. And that's what's coming up now. And it's like, really? Really? I thought I'd fix that. But I'm recognizing the difference. And I think each of us as humans, you can only do what you can do. You can only clear as much as you can clear. And maybe this is what the goddess is going to talk about tonight, how to clear. And maybe she's going to work with our unconsciousness so that everything that we're clearing consciously also goes through the unconscious and clears out to the root of it. Yeah, because I've been going back past lives. I've been going back this life. I've been going back. It's just been a mess. But it's okay. It's okay. I just keep telling myself, thankfully, I'm retired. I mean, I definitely have sessions and I definitely have, but that's why I didn't get my email out because I got distracted by other things. And, but again, it's all good. It's all okay. But yeah, when someone says, "Oh yeah, has there been a big shift?" I'm like, yes, there has been. But I just keep going back to, now someone else said they felt like it was around like New Year's Day, that shift from 24 to 25 in numerology and astrology and everything. I don't know. For me, I just keep going back to the solstice, which was December 21st, winter solstice for all of us up here. Yeah, I mean, that's probably like 5 or 6 days before that. And I've had a break, a bit, but then, oh boy, here we go again. Okay. But it's okay. It's all, I mean, I don't even have the words sometimes for it. I think what we're
chipping away, just chipping away.
Yeah, chipping away for one thing, but the core essence behind everything that we do, no matter what the trauma, no matter what the trigger, no matter what the issue a person may have, the core of everything I'm finding is self-love, self-acceptance, self-awareness. Yeah. When you can be loving and nurturing and compassionate with yourself, then everything just flows away like nothing. But when you're looking at a situation or if you're thinking about it and you're getting all frustrated or angry or sad or whatever it may be, then I'm recognizing for myself, okay, then I've stepped out of self-love because I'm judging myself and I'm judging the situation and I'm judging, so to me, that's what a lot of this is also hanging on to is self-love. Whew, I'm getting emotional.
I agree.
Getting emotional as I'm talking about it. So, yeah,
I know. A real powerful Louise Hayes had a thing where you just mirror work, where you stand in the mirror and you look yourself in the eye and you just say, "I love you."
Yeah.
And I found that really, really powerful.
Yes, I remember hearing about that and doing something similar long time ago, like maybe the 90s or something like that, or early 2000s. And it did create a shift at that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, anyway, so here we are, January 20th. I was going to say July 20th. No, we're still in January. Oh, goodness.
Looking forward to July.
Yeah, for sure. So January 20th, 2025, and here we go. But for those of you that are watching, if this is your first time on one of the social media platforms, then please feel free to subscribe or share or do whatever. If you do want to work personally with me, then there should be a link somewhere that you can look into that information. Okay, let us begin.
All participants are muted. The recording has started.
As we gather together for this time of sharing, this time of nurturing, this time of coming together, not only as a group, but coming together for a meditation that allows you to go deeply within yourself, I invite you to let your breathing be a way that you can focus on opening up and receiving. So take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, feel that breath of energy as it moves within you. You feel that breath as it goes down into your lungs. When you breathe out, you're letting go of any tension or stress. You're letting go of anything that may be hanging over you. As you take another breath in, you're just breathing gently and easily, letting all of your focus come from distractions and things that may be going on, coming right down inside of you, and just breathe all the way down, moving through your lungs, your heart, into your core, and just hold your focus there for a moment or two, and then breathe out, continuing to release, continuing to let go of any tension or stress. As you just breathe calmly, taking in a breath and breathing out a breath. Feel how it brings you together within your heart, and distractions just walk by the wayside. Namasika Venia Benya. Namasika Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to wrap you in love and light at this time of ascension. This is a time where it may feel as if you are riding in a boat upon turbulent seas. It may feel as if those wave upon wave upon wave keep coming up underneath your boat and lifting you up, and then you fall down in the trough. This is something that can happen at any point in your life because the energy is always changing. But the energies are particularly strong at this time. The energies continue to build and build ever since the solstice in December. And there's going to be a peak with the equinox in March. That does not mean that you will constantly be in these very intense energies, but it does mean that you will be riding those waves of up and down and up and down. I invite you to consider, as you are riding upon the waves, to just consider it in a very literal means. Things are pushing you up, and then you're falling down, and then up and down. And what I mean by that is it could represent something that you may be healing or clearing within yourself. But it could also just mean that the waves are pushing up and then they're going down. It can be something that is more of a global experience instead of something that is specifically to do with you. So here at this time, as we gather together in this experience, I invite you to focus on your breathing, taking every breath in, feeling it swirl within you, and then breathing out. Take a moment to look at your life and ask yourself the question, have I been feeling these waves? Have my energies been moving up and down? Or perhaps my thoughts. I go down and I get caught up on something, and then I come up and I let them go. At this now moment, as you feel all of what this may be for you, just taking a deep breath to hold it within you and then breathe out. I invite you to create that ball of light within your heart center. You can feel that energy. For so many of you, it's just instantly there. If it is something new to you, then just feel as if you are creating a ball of energy right around your heart center. This is from the energy center that's in and around your heart. And it becomes its own energy separate from your physical heart. Send a stream of that energy down through your energy bodies, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root center, and then you send it all the way down into the earth. As this is anchoring within the earth, you might feel as if it's spreading out in different ways so that you have a great deal of that earth energy that's here and available to you. It then comes back up, coming back up through that cord of energy that you sent down. It comes back up into your heart center, swirling around. You send it through your throat, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline, and then you send it up to your higher self. As you take a moment to glance around at your higher self, do you see some of those projects that you've been working on? Do you see some of what you've been seeking to manifest? Pay attention to what is here, and if you need to clear it out, you can clear it out. You follow that thread of energy or that thread of light as it takes you even further up until you arrive within the soul plane. As you do so, you connect to your own divinity. You connect to your soul essence. And as you do so, things expand even further. The last time that we got together, we talked about the heart of your soul. As you are here in the soul plane, where perhaps you have other aspects of you, but this is where a great deal of your soul resides. Connect through that heart. Connect with your soul in a way that it completely supports you. As the energies continue to expand. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. I reach out so that I can merge with you. As my energies embrace your own, you become one, and I amplify you as your divinity. And this moves us into the all that is. Take a look around. Perhaps there is some of that energy still here from the last time that we got together. Perhaps you already have clear intentions of what you would like to work upon, and it's here within this space. Before you get into anything that is your own, I invite you, as if you are looking with new eyes or as if you are coming here for the first time, look at the universal light that is shining within this space. Each one of you have a part of yourself that is out within the universe. This part of you may be aligned with the planet. It may be on one of the motherships. Most likely, it is coming to your awareness right now because this aspect of you from the universe is here to amplify anything that may be happening within you. For many of you, it is as if you see someone walking towards you within this space. For others of you, it's something you just simply feel within your essence. As you connect, open your consciousness and ask to know if there is a name for this individual. I noticed that some of you heard your own name reflected back to you. I heard others of you were given a different name. As you interact with this aspect, because this is you, possibly from a future life, possibly from a past life, but it is you coming as an aspect out of your soul, bringing with him or her the essence of the universal light frequency. You may take a moment and, as if you manifest some chairs or a place to sit down and have a conversation, Open up to ask, is there a particular message this individual is bringing to you? Perhaps you have a question that you would like to ask this individual. You may ask any question by just letting it come up into your thoughts. You may perhaps just tap into a feeling or an experience, and you don't need to put it into words. I invite you to take a moment and, as if you're either sitting side by side or standing up, just reach out your hand to place it over their heart and let them place their hand over your heart. As you are touching them, you convey to them through touch some of the information from your vibration and your frequency. You are also conveying knowledge that you have within you. As they then reflect that energy back to you, they are creating a place where you can feel unconditional love, or perhaps you might feel limitless knowledge. No matter what message they are giving to you, be open to receive. Now, as I look at each one of you, I see both of you are filled with very expanded crystalline energies. As you connect to the crystalline light or the crystalline energy bodies, it moves through you. It connects with your thoughts and your beliefs. And as you are telepathically communicating with your universal self, this is an opportunity to transition any limiting thoughts or beliefs. Whatever that may be, let it come up within you and clear out. As you align with your universal self, chances are your belief system is expanding in a very dramatic way. look at your life through universal eyes. As you look at your life from this very expanded perspective, notice alternatives that are available to you that you may not have been aware. Consider the emotions that you have within you. Is there a particular emotion that might be holding you back? Or just let your universal self shine forth to you the myriad of your emotions. I am picking up from many of you that you actually have emotions that are entrained within you that you are unaware of. This might be emotions of anger, fear, perhaps less than, perhaps sadness, frustration. And then you are interpreting those in a different way. As your universal self is conveying to you this hugely expanded awareness, feel what that is to you. Sometimes when you understand the reason why you feel a particular way, it allows you to grow or perhaps let it go. When you are fixated on something within your life, you cannot see any other alternatives. Come up in this moment or bring it up in this moment. Let it go. Your life has the potential to be very different than what you are aware. Now, maybe you don't want it to be different. Maybe you want it exactly as it is. And this is always acceptable. As energies continue to flow, as there is more and more of an influx of energy that is either coming in from the universe, through solar flares, through your own personal growth, life changes, or the perspective of life changes. Look around. Your universal self is showing you opportunities that are either immediately within your life or that may be coming up for you. If as you're looking, you see only one potential, then clear it out. Whew. Because everybody has multiple potentials or multiple choices available to you. As you continue to sit with the vibration of your universal self, ask to see you from that perspective. When the two of you first connected to one another, there were only bits and pieces that were shared. But now that you have created a deeper alignment, allow your universal self to show you how they perceive you. I notice from many of you that your universal self sees you as different than you see yourself. In the majority of cases, your universal self sees you as someone that is filled with light, filled with the energies of transition to a much greater degree than you might see that for yourself. I also notice that where some of you that have really struggled in this lifetime and you feel the weight of the struggle, your universal self looks at that and says, wow, that took strength, that took determination, that took awareness to overcome or move through. So look through the eyes of your universal self and perhaps become aware that you are actually even more than you think you are. You can feel this energy. You can feel the love as it surrounds you. If there is something within you that doesn't quite believe it or doesn't quite agree, then simply Take off any restrictions, take off any bindings, and simply absorb that beautiful expanded perception. As I said that, and I continue to look at you, I can see that there's this merging that takes place so that you have an even easier access to this aspect of you. And so going forward, you can always call upon it or receive this vibration or receive this intention to help remind you that you are more than what you think you are. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. We feel that universal aspect returning out into the universe or back into a higher aspect of your soul. As you remain here in the all that is, look around and consider anything that may have been going through your mind or anything that was an experience for you that is here for you to retain. There is such joy. There is such love. It is always here for you. Become accustomed to receiving love, to receiving joy, to receiving opportunities. There is always more than you ever dreamed of. And it's yours. It is here for you. I invite you to gather together as a group. As you do so, look at each other and pay attention to that universal light that each one of you has within you. Some integrated more than others, but it is there, present within you. You see coming up within the group the hologram of the earth. As it comes up within the group, you infuse not only your own perception of all of this, but you infuse your universal aspect into this hologram. It becomes filled with light from each one of you. It becomes filled with light from the universe. And it all works together shifting the vibration that this hologram is reflecting. There is an aspect that goes out into the universe. The remainder of that hologram goes back down into the earth plane. As it moves into the earth, there is so much less of a barrier. It's as if it just smoothly moves down into the center of the earth, anchoring within, and then it reverses and comes back up. There is a clear intention that as this hologram is doing so, it is working with the collective consciousness, infusing the collective consciousness with universal light, with universal potential, with universal perspective. Each one of you will then begin to ground yourself back within your physical body. You bring back everything that you did in the all that is. You flow through your soul in the soul plane. You come down through your higher self. You anchor within your physical body. As you do so, look around. Look at how your own body has expanded to accommodate the universal light. Look at what your own life looks like to you now from the perspective of the universal light. There's an easy flow that moves in and out. As you continue to anchor, I invite you to come back in the room.
Q&A session has started.
If you would like to ask a question, you may press *6 on your phone, and that will place you in the queue. I will answer as many as I can. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Goddess. I have a question. Thank you for this session today, by the way. And I have a quick question about my right eye has been sensitive, and sometimes I feel a sharp pain. Now, I have gotten some advice from alternate healthcare practitioners, and I was told I need to cleanse my liver because my head area is a little backed up. But I was wondering if you could add any additional insight into it and any possible suggestions in the energy of it.
Let me clarify. You said your Wi-Fi, like your connection to the internet in your house, is bothering you?
Oh, sorry, my right eye. So my right eye.
Thank you.
my right eye. That was totally different.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Well, this is why I wanted to clarify it, because I heard the Wi-Fi is messed up, and so we're thinking, oh, is it an electrical current? But maybe there's something in the way we heard it that needed to be heard. Okay, so let's look at your right eye and let's look at your liver and see if anything comes to us. The right eye almost feels like infection or like there's something that needs eye drops or something that it just feels, we're just hearing eye drops as we look at your right eye. It feels temporary. It does not feel like it's a long-term problem, but it does feel like there's something that's out of whack, and it could possibly be an infection. With your liver, it does feel like it wouldn't hurt you to do a cleanse. We're not getting a strong feeling of, oh my gosh, you need to do a cleanse right now. But it just it feels like the cleanse could potentially clear both areas. because there's just like it feels like irritation or infection in the eye, and it feels like there's mildly stuff going on in the liver. So maybe if you just did a whole body detox of some sort, that would help you to feel a lot better.
Okay. Do you feel there's a need for me to see an eye doctor, or just for some sort of eye drops, or just, I think
we would say
eye drops, and obviously.
Yeah, we would say perhaps we would say do this detoxification, because that's the strongest energy we feel around it. And if it makes no difference, we're talking in like several days, 3, 4, 5 days, then go and see a doctor. It feels like it might resolve itself with the detox, or if there's just like moisturizer drops or something like that. But it does not feel like it's a permanent or a really serious problem. It feels as if it's something that will resolve itself.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That is great. And I look forward to having a personal session with you as well.
So we always love working with you. Yep. You take care.
Hi, Goddess. Hi, Shelley.
Hello.
I cannot thank you enough for all this session that we have with you. It is so good and so enjoyable. And I appreciate very much. Anyhow, Goddess, can you help me clear the problem I have on my right side of the body? Pain, but it hurts when I breathe. So what is the cause of it? Or how can I clear, or can you help me?
Maybe everybody needs to do a detoxification, because that's what we got with you also. In your case, what we're hearing is clear out the energy of your apartment, clear out the energy of we just hear you need to clear out the energy that's inside of you and the energy around you. We know there's lots of different ways that people can clear. Sage is one, using chimes is another, drumming is another, just your own intention and sending energy through it. But we have this feeling of stagnant as we look at you, and it feels like it's hard to breathe, because you can't breathe because there's so much stuff that's hanging down over you. So we're going to connect to you in the moment now, and as we do, we want to just see that we see this stuff around you that's just kind of stuck energy, and we want to bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. And we want to clear that out. Okay, and then we're going to do that again. As we connect inside of you, we just want to swirl down. And then whatever it is that we feel that's stagnant, whatever it is that might be stuck on your right side, it almost looks like a barnacle type of thing. It just looks like something stuck on your right side. And we're just going to peel that off, and we're going to bring up any energy, that and anything else. Just bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. There we go. Okay. And now we're just going to go through and kind of just clear out your apartment a little bit. It's almost like a new year, new space, new energy. And it just feels like there's so much that you've had a really frustrating 1 or 2 years, and all of that we still see hanging around you. So if you can clear everything out, just, okay, I'm done with this frustration. I'm done with all I've gone through. I'm done. And you just clear all of these things out. It feels like that'll allow you to take a deep breath again. Whatever it was that was kind of stuck on you, it just felt like, who is that? The martyr, that's carrying the big sack on their back of problems of the world. And so this feels as if it might have been yours, or it might have been other people's, but just clear your energy, clear your space, and then it feels like you'll breathe a lot better.
Thank you. I was doing actually clearing my apartment.
Oh, good.
And then I developed that pain.
Yeah, because you were loosening things. Yeah, you were loosening things up, and then it stuck to you, and you didn't, it's like you went part way, but then you didn't finish it. So you needed to clear the whole apartment, clear your own energy, and then it feels to us like it'll be gone.
Good. Thank you so much, Goddess.
Okay, you're welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. How you doing? Thank you for your show tonight. I was going to ask you. I'm thinking about changing jobs because I've had a lot of problems as far as like trying to move up, doing my job and another job, and being told that, oh, you keep on working and you can do this job, you can work and do this and try to help you move up and do this job extra, and then it's like I do all this work and it doesn't get noticed. And I think I just need to change.
So yes,
in my life, as far as like,
yeah, we think you need a change.
Yes.
We 100% agree. Now that change can come in a couple of different ways. We think that you should look for something else, and that we do see you actually physically changing to another job. We do see you doing something different that is just more in alignment with you. Because what we see has happened, at least this is our perception, is that you started out this job, maybe not 100% secure in what you were doing, or maybe not, you've learned a lot of stuff since you've been there, and therefore they keep giving you more and more work to do. However, it's like management still sees you as that person that came in that needed to be trained and needed to learn a lot of stuff. So it's like the perception that they have of you versus what you actually are and what you're doing are two separate things. So we think that, so what we're going to do for the interim is we're just going to clear out your energy and the office energy, but, and that may be all that needs to be done. But we do have a stronger sense of a change coming along that will give you a better job, that really uses your skills, that you really enjoy going there. And it even feels like it pays a little bit better too. But let's just.
Question: do you think it's the same company or a different company? Do you think it's the same company or different?
Let us
like location.
Yeah, let us clear your energy first, because it's keeping it from being clear. So we're going to breathe down into your heart center, and whatever it is inside of you that you either project out to the company or their perception of you, we want to just bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, and clear it out. Okay. And now we're going to also clear out the company. Okay. It feels like the company might be big enough that you would stay within the company, but maybe either move to a different location or move to a different office. But we see a slightly stronger potential that you may actually find something else that's just a totally different company than the one you're working for now.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. And this is also an opportunity for you to, it feels like part of the lesson in this is for you to learn about being self-confident and self-aware in your own abilities. And then if others don't see you, just kind of getting in that practice of like clearing out the energy, like you're just going to take one of those little fans, whoosh, and just clear it out between you and that person. Say, I want you to see me. You don't need to say it out loud. I mean, maybe you will at some point, but in your mind, I want you to see me for the value that I bring, and see if that doesn't also help to shift the energy around there. But it just feels like they're very limited in their thought process, and you are a more expanded person, and you're smarter than what they're doing, and you might find something better someplace else.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, good evening.
Hello.
Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, if I may. Ever since I left my marriage, or left the mother of my son, my I guess 39-year-old son now, Jonathan, told me before I left that if I left, he would never talk to me again, and I'd never see our grandchildren again. It's been about 5.5 years now. He has absolutely kept to his promise. Not a word, not a note, not a text, letter, nothing. No communication. And I went to the door once, and he slammed it in my face.
Mm.
I'm hoping that over time, with all the new energies, that there'll be a sense of softening and compassion,
Mm-hmm.
something in his life maybe that will allow him to see things differently. I have absolutely no anger or no resentment towards them. I would love to be part of my grandchildren's life because I believe I have a lot to offer them.
Mm-hmm.
That maybe their parents, a perspective that the parents won't be able to necessarily give them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess my question is, do you foresee in this lifetime my son allowing that, I guess, rejoining of the relationship, or the reconciliation of the relationship?
It does feel as if something will come. It feels a little bit, it doesn't feel like it's immediate. It feels like it's something that's a little further down the road. And it feels like it is connected up or hooked into his mother and protection, like feeling protective of her. And so it also feels like she's kind of milking that to make it worse than it needs to be, if that's the way to describe it. So what we're going to do is we just see you, we see your, the mother of your kid, and we see him, and we just see all the family in this dynamic. And it feels like it's more than just your immediate family also. So to everyone that's involved in this, we want to just clear the air. We want to clear the energy. We just want to pull up any hooks or cords from any person. We want to just bring them out. We just want to bring them up, bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. Whew. And clear it out. Woo, that was kind of a big lump that felt like it came out. So any hooks or any cords that are still stuck between you and your former wife, we want to just pull those out from both of you. We want to just let it go for both of you. Just bring it out, bring it out, bring it out, bring it out. Whew. Okay. Now, it feels like she may have met someone else. Did she meet someone else, or is she getting married again or something?
No, she isn't.
Okay.
You're right. My son is very protective of her, and you're right. It's more than just her. My son has basically got everybody in my siblings, and as well as his mother, and so on. Just not to say a single thing about what's going on in his life. He wants me to know absolutely nothing. So he's basically made them swear that they're not going to say anything about what's going on in his life. I just accidentally found out I have a new grandchild. I don't even know if it's a boy or girl yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to figure that out yet. But, they're just the mother is complicit as well as my siblings.
Yeah.
In basically not passing on any information. And I've got seven kids in our family.
Yeah. Yeah. This is so strange. So we feel as if the dynamic goes back to previous lifetimes. This is not something just about this lifetime. So, so for wherever the beginning is, wherever the core issue is, in everybody involved, that's what we want to tap into. We want to tap into it. We want to send healing light and love into whatever this may be. And we ask each person to open up and feel the change. We ask each person to open up and clear this up. Whew. Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
So we're just sending.
Always looking forward to.
Yeah, we're just sending the energy in. At this point, we don't see it changing, but that's the best way for you to handle it, is to work with the energy from more than the human, like what we do, from the higher self. And sure. You can always do that. You can always reach out, just like to your siblings. You know what? I would love a relationship, and just sending that energy into and around everyone, and sending potentials. And that is one of the best ways to make changes, especially as the higher vibration comes in more and more.
Thank you, because it made no sense, because there was never anything I did to him.
Right.
Basically, I always lovingly, I helped him. I never said anything negative about him or his mother. I never lied to him.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. And so for him to have such a strong response just made no sense in this lifetime.
Yeah, it's something deeper than that. It's something from another lifetime. And so you can, that's how we would say, is clear out roots, or clear out karma, clear out whatever it may be that's the root of this. But it's something that's connected, that he's been able to influence your other. It seems like we don't understand why all the other siblings are going along with it. But anyway, it's more that that's about as much as we can look at here. But you can continue to clear it in the way that we've started.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate your time and love.
Oh, you're welcome. This will be the last one.
Hello, Goddess.
Hello.
Thank you very much for the meditation tonight. It's pretty awesome. I have a birthday this weekend, so can I have a birthday wish? Or normally people ask for their birthday thing. Can I? This is my first, so can you look at mine and give me a birthday wish for this year? Sounds silly. But.
So this coming up birthday for you, it's so funny. It's like we see it and it's like, oh, just another birthday. We're not getting really a lot of energy around it one way or the other. And then as we continue to look at you and we're like, oh yeah, we'll send you birthday love, birthday wishes, birthday potentials and all. Then it's like it kind of brings it home, and we see this celebration that like is throughout the year. So what that's saying to us is, it's like you have the opportunity to do nothing at all and everything's going to stay exactly as it is. But we also see a stronger potential that if you start celebrating your life, and it doesn't have to be any big deal, but you're shifting the energy from just living your life, just existing, just going to work, coming home. But we feel this message to you is about celebrating your life, celebrating how you look at yourself, celebrating how you look at people around you, celebrating and whatever celebration looks like to you. You know, maybe it's a bubble bath, maybe it's going to get an ice cream, maybe it's reaching out to a friend and having a lunch, or but we just feel like this year should be about celebrating you and the choices that you've made and things that bring you into contact with others, and also to that deeper relationship within you. And just let this be an entire year of celebration.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, for sure. So have a wonderful year, and we'll celebrate right along with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Q&A session is over. All participants are muted.
Your soul is massive. It contains aspects of you that have lived many, 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 many lifetimes, both here on the earth plane, sometimes out in the universe, sometimes even out in the omniverse or the multiverse. When you consider that different lifetimes give you different perspectives, then let that be where you are right now. That you are opening up to see your life or your experience from that perspective of a universal self. That you're bringing in that universal light to shine within you and help you in your everyday reality. I would say in 99.9% of what I saw in all of you this evening, when looking at you from your universal self, you all are way more than what you think you are. You have more opportunities than you think you do. And this is a potential that you might not have even thought about. So be open and aware that you will receive feedback, perceptions in the days and weeks to come, so that you may experience whatever that will be. Beloved, know that I am ever with you, Aunt Saluia.